we good? Misfits Boxing in Nashville. We're up and rolling. Fight Week's here, and we're joined by a special guest. We don't see you on the card this week, but we see you all through Fight Week. Tayler, welcome. Thank you for having us here in Nashville. How you feeling?
Dude, I am feeling amazing, man. Yeah, thank you guys for having me on here, man.
Fight Week's here. Talk to me about how excited you are for it and your relationships with some of the fighters on the card. I know you know a couple of the boys.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, Fight Week is always the best week, man. It gets me going. It makes me wish I was in there, all of that stuff. But I'm excited I get to be in the corner of my good friend Austin Dule, B-Dave, all that stuff, you know. So we're going to have some fun, man. We're going to cause some chaos. This dude over here in the back is doing way too much. He's been doing way too much since I fucking walked in. I might just have to knock his ass out in about 4 seconds, to be honest with you.
I mean, I was gonna ask when we see you in the ring. I didn't know it was going to be in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Listen, we had a quick chat before we came on, and you wanted to be on this card. I know you want to get back in there ASAP. Talk to me about you boxing. Where are you? When do we get to see you? What's the plan?
Absolutely, man. I mean, Mams hit me up to be a part of this event, and I was like, it's in my own backyard right now. I'd love to be a part of it. I've been really busy with the country music side of stuff, and there's a lot of time going into that. I'm getting ready for tour. I go on tour in like 2 months and stuff like that, and so I mean, I'm just head down grind. I didn't really have time to do this fight, but I was like, you know what? Let's fucking run it, man. I'll try to see. We'll just make it work. And they offered me a good amount of money, and I was like, let's do it. And a couple weeks back, my opponent ended up pulling out. They gave me another opponent, but offered me like 2 times less the amount of money. And I was like, man, just right now, it doesn't make sense to me. Then you know what I mean? So, but I mean, I'm down to get in there whenever if it just everything makes sense, dude. I've been out of the game for 2 years, and I've been quiet for a reason, man. I've been working my ass off, and I'm a different guy right now. People. Should
we go and ask them to quieten down?
Dang, dude. Yo, shut the fuck up. Damn. I've been out of the game for a while, and I've been quiet for a while for a reason, man. And I'm a different person than the last time I've been in there, and I think a lot of people are gonna be shocked when I get back in.
Boxing-wise, what is in terms of, do you want to get straight back in with the big name? Do you need a couple of fights that are, we call them tune-ups? Where are you at?
Where I'm at right now, I 100% know in the most non-cocky way, man, I would get in there with anybody and honestly fuck up probably about anybody right now. But coming off of the fight that I got a lot to prove. I do want to do a couple just lead-up fights. I do, someone just asked me, man, I got all the respect in the world for Gib and all that stuff, but I think I got a lot to prove there, and I think that it could really be a dog fight between us, and I'd love to run that one back eventually one day. I just want to come out, show some people what I can fucking do for a second, and we'll talk about it. So
we've seen what Gib's been doing very recently. Is that a fight that, whether he wins or loses, we know who he's going to be fighting next? He's got King Kenny coming up. Because of your history with him, is it a case of it doesn't matter if he wins or loses, that's the name that you want next? Or maybe not next, but
yeah, not next. I mean, dude, it's not even just him. Honestly, bro, I would fight whoever, man. I'd fight anybody just as long as it makes sense. You know what I mean? This, at the end of the day, anyone can call you a pussy. Anyone can say you're scared. You this. No, it's a business, man, and you got to make sure that the money's right. You got to make sure everything makes sense.
You said that right. Talk to me about this main event, Survivor Tag. For a start, before we even go there, would you have wanted to have been in this?
Nah, I don't. I think it's all respect to whatever they're doing. I just think it's a little bit too much. The tag team was cool. That was a bit more interesting than I thought it was actually gonna be. But then like at least you got to give it more rounds than 4 rounds in my opinion. If you got 4 fighters fighting all each other, I don't know really what the outcome is gonna be. Like I said, I'm in the corner. My boy B-Dave, he's a fucking dog, and he's been doing it for a year. And man, seeing his progress in a year is awesome. I don't know. It's I wouldn't want to do that. I just want to go in there and fight one man. So.
There's a lot of people tipping B-Dave to potentially win this thing because of his style. He's aggressive, he's come forward, and when you've only got 4 rounds, and those 4 rounds are split between rotating fighters, that's the style that's going to catch the judge's eye.
Is it them calling them in and out, or is it like you can tag the people out at any moment? Like, how does it work? I don't even know how it's working.
I'm glad you asked. Let us go through the rules.
Come on.
So social media poll begins this week in Fight Week. On Twitter, the people vote the first 2 fighters in, fighter A, fighter B. Let's say, for argument's sake, it's Nick and B-Dave. Okay. Fighter A, fighter B. The next round, if they do the whole round, then it's C and D. Swarms and Ryan will take over. However, if one of them want to tag out before then, they can tag any corner. Now, if they finish the round out of the ring, they start the next round in the ring. So if you tag 5 seconds before the end of the ring, you start back in for the next round. And if you refuse a tag, you're eliminated. So there's got to be some smart games in there. If you're knocked down, you're out. If you're knocked out, you're out.
If you get knocked down, you're out.
No 10 count, no 8 count.
Okay, Beth, and that's going to be more interesting because I'm like, you got 4 rounds, and it's like last man standing is what they're saying. I'm like, how are you supposed to sleep 4 motherfuckers in 4 rounds? You know what I mean? Like, especially like, no disrespect, but I just don't see those guys like sleeping 4 people. You know what I mean? So it's just like I was really confused. So that makes it a lot. I think that'll be cool then actually.
It caught the eye of a lot of people this week, the digital face-off. The guys all giving each other a little bit over, effectively a Zoom call. Did you see any of that?
I did not see it, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been so caught up in my music. I just released a new song. I got another one coming out, and then I got EP and then tour. So it's like, man, they got me slammed over here with that. So honestly, bro, I'm not even really on the internet watching stuff. I know this is going on. I love to be a part of it. I love fighting, so I'm here, man.
I'll give you a very quick nutshell overview of what happened. It seemed to be 3-on-1 with Ryan Johnston. Seemingly, you know, they were all coming for him. Does that, in fact, one of the guys here is Nick. Let's bring him in real quick.
Here he is.
Hey, what's up?
We were just talking about the face-off.
We were just talking so much shit about you, man. It was fucking.
Does it give Ryan a bit of an advantage in the sense that, like, it's me against everybody? That mentality, that dog mentality has got to be there now because, listen, you guys ganged up on me.
Yeah, dude, I watched this fight actually earlier this morning. I've actually sparred Ryan myself, and I know how B-Dave fights. I've never really watched Swarms, but I think the only 2 people that anyone have to worry about is this guy and B-Dave. I mean, Ryan, nice fucking guy. He's just not a dangerous guy. He's not dangerous. You know, and then
when did you
Swarms.
When did you spar him?
I sparred him a couple years ago, and in the most respectful way, I dropped him. But
the most respectful way, I dropped his ass.
But and then Swarms, I mean, I don't know. You give credit to everyone for getting in there, man. But I just don't see. I don't see anyone really being a threat to anybody. Like besides you and I think you and B-Dave will probably be the best 2 out of them. So
there's a lot of people saying it's Nick and B-Dave. We spoke about B-Dave a minute ago having the aggressive style. Nick turned up last time. I mean, listen, I might put you on the spot in front of him, but B-Dave's your guy. How would you see a fight between Nick and B-Dave going down?
I would love it, man. I told B-Dave, I told him this morning, I was like, this kid is the only kid you have to worry about. He's throwing bombs, now that I know that he's training my boy Don, I've known this guy for so long, man. So I'm like, now I know what we're working with over here, man. You know?
This guy's
good hands. He's a good hand.
This guy's a goat. Guy's a goat.
So,
B-Dave's in trouble, but he's actually my favorite guy. Except yesterday. Did you see what he did to me?
Oh, I did.
Bro,
I did see it.
They locked me out of my hotel room in my underwear. So now it's personal.
Yeah.
Now it's personal. All right? B-Dave, you're dead. I'm knock you out.
I'm excited, man. They're both dogs, and they both got chins, and they both got, They're in the ring. Oh, my fighter's in the ring. I'm so sorry. I got to go, man.
That's a wrap.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my mate.